My colleague, our senior special correspondent Pia Hingorani spoke to veteran actor Anupam Kher about his new book, the smear campaign on social media to malign the Hindi film industry and mental health. Have a look.
Thank you so much for talking to us, Kher Saab, and it's such a pleasure always speaking to you, and welcome to India Today Television.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to talk to you also, Pia. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So what really urged you to actually reach out and write or to pen your thoughts?
I wanted to pen down because I wanted to get over my fear and sense of security. And I have never taken an off in 36 years of my career. I've never taken an off. And I was on my own, quarantining, not doing anything. There was a pause which was my life. So I usually, when I have long lines in theater or in cinema to learn, I always write them down. So I had this very strong urge to pen down what I am going through because at some stage it will take a shape of a book, and that will be important, and how I am going to look at the positive aspect of this. Then also the losing of people, Rishi Kapoor or Irfan Khan, my yoga teacher's husband, who was a dear friend of mine. Death became suddenly statistics rather than a sense of loss. फ्रांस में इतने लोग मर गए, इजिप्ट, यहाँ पर अमेरिका में इतने लोग मर गए, हिंदुस्तान में कई जान पहचान के लोग हमारे उनकी डेथ हो गई. That also took away the fear of death. What came across out of this pandemic and lockdown, that our needs are, we only need three things in life. One is, in a situation like this, we want to be with our closed ones. We want to be with our family, husband, wife, brother, sister, dear friends, or we want essential commodities, khana, pina. And the third thing we want is Wi-Fi. ये तीन चलें तो अपनी जिंदगी चल रही है.
Sir, you've dedicated this book to your mother. And, we also know that you've been very vocal about the fact that she was also tested positive for COVID-19. So was your brother and your family. It must have been a really hard time in that time of perhaps uncertainty, knowing that your mom was in hospital.
Yeah, so writing was very cathartic when we had taken our mother for the first time for a small drive on the pretext that she had a cyst that was growing. So we said, chalo, hum aapko 7-8 months, she had not moved out of the house, moved out, gone to the elevator. She had just stayed there because of her old age. And then I said, chalo, we are both taking you for a drive, but we also want to get your MRI done of the cyst. So she said, okay. She used to say that mujhe yahan dard hota hai. So MRI karane gaye, me and my brother were waiting outside this clinic. And the doctor came and she said, the cyst is benign, but she has COVID. Now, this was something completely shocking to us. So I told my brother, I said, we have been with her. I think we need to also get tested. And my brother tested positive and I tested negative. I've never felt so guilty in my life.
There was a lot of negativity when it came to the way Bollywood was perceived in India as well, with all the different ups and downs that we've seen during the lockdown. What was your take on that?
I personally feel there are good and bad people in every profession. There are, it's not only in Hindi cinema or Indian cinema. There are all people, but I am a sum total of what people have helped me. I was just a son of a clerk from Shimla and who came here with 37 rupees in his pocket about 39 years back. If those people were not there, if Yash Chopra, Subhash Ghai, all these people were not there, I would have not made it. But doesn't mean that there are not good people available. It's how you want. The idea is not to give up. The idea is not to give up. And I'm an eternal optimist, as I told you. I don't think at the end the truth comes out. And hope is very important. Hope is the most important 4-letter word. And कुछ लोगों को निकलता है, कुछ लोगों को लगता है कि ये गड़बड़ है, कुछ लोगों को लगता है कभी-कभी अपने failures को दबाने के लिए लोग किसी को इल्जाम लगाते हैं. I'm not saying that this place is the most amazing place in the world, but that way no organization, no place no industry is the best place in the world. You have to make your own decisions how to deal with it.
Mental health is something that we're not really addressing as a society. Do you think that is problematic?
Absolutely. I think one of the reasons that I started writing it is because to avoid any kind of mental health issues with me, because what do? You're constantly thinking the sense of insecurity, sense of uncertainty, sense of, oh my God, what is going to happen, because half the problem is imagining things. Imagine if this does not happen, if I do not work, if does not happen, what will I do? मेरा पैसा नहीं हो, मेरी तबीयत, because कभी हमने परेशान नहीं हुए थे जब if there is bad throat, even if the toenail was paining, we were connecting it with COVID.
Yes.
Imagination was going haywire, and the only way to keep yourself positive was to think and to also go back to your family, to talk to people who were positive. I never spoke to people who were negative or who were morose or who were pessimistic about it.
More power to you. As always, it's a pleasure talking to you, sir. And all the best for your book.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.